Well, hello. Well, can you believe it? Another year has passed, and if you're watching this video, you are addicted. You're just like me. You love Hume Lake, and this is just that one way when you're down the hill that you can get a little bit of taste of what went on, and it was an incredible year. 2001, God moved. It was a powerful, powerful summer, and winter and fall and spring. It was just an incredible year all around. We had a lot of fun videos, and you know, the videos are neat, but they are just a reminder, really, of what God did. Our first video, though, we want to show you. Let's get right into it, because I know you're going, I want to watch what happened. Well, our first one is a rules video for our winter camp, and this is Cliff Carey. Cliff Carey, we decided to do this stand-up comedy routine, right? You know, we thought, how funny would it be if we do like a stand-up comedy thing, but it's actually not funny, and that would be funny. The fact that it's not funny, it would be funny that it's not. Anyways, you'll see that it's not funny. And then we do this other one. This next one is the Broom Hockey Master Returns. You saw the earlier one, and this is, you know, the whole kung fu thing. Well, he comes back, and this time he is out of control. He's in a computer world, and it's starring none other than Jay. Jay, he kind of comes on the scene. It's really his first year really fronting the broom hockey, but he makes it big, and now him and I get to work again together this next winter, and you'll get to see our video. We like it. We just finished it. It's good. Anyways, here we go. Let's roll it. Here we go.
Hey, I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for being here tonight. You know, a lot of people think that all I do is comedy, but, you know, when it comes down to it, people tell me that, you know, Cliff, you ought to be a singer, too. In fact, you ought to sing tenor 10 or 12 miles away. Okay, but seriously, though, camp's an incredible place to be, but sometimes I just don't understand campers. I mean, think about it for a second. They pay $150 to come to camp, and that includes everything, like all the broom hockey and the meals and the meetings and big speaker, big band, and lots of fun stuff. And then what do you see? They're like buying dinner down at the snack shop, getting a Big Daddy burger, and they spend like $50 on food, and they've already paid for it. What's up with that? I'm walking through the cabin area one night to just kind of check and be sure everybody's at chapel, and I come across these two kids in their cabin, and they're like sitting there playing cards. I go, guys, what are you doing? They said, well, we're just playing cards. We had nothing else to do. I said, guys, did you even quite figure out that you're the only ones around, that maybe you haven't seen anyone within the last 45 minutes? I guess I did. Oh, well, maybe we better go. But this is the one that kind of also is a little strange. Is one night hanging out in the Ark, and this kid comes running in, junior hire. The kid was running outside the Ark, and he just goes right past, out onto the ice, breaks through the ice, and falls into the water, and he's soaked from head to toe. I said, didn't you see the sign? Because he ran right past this sign that said, watch out for the thin ice. He said, I didn't see the sign. I thought it was a parking lot. Did you see cars maybe in the parking lot? Why do kids bring weapons to camp? I don't get it. It's like you got these killer squirrels out there in the woods that are going to come after you. And then the raccoons, they got their little, oh, come on. You take out your nunchucks and take care of those raccoons. But another thing that's kind of funny about camp is you got the guys and the girls, and they're always like trying to hook up and do all those kinds of fun things. And for some reason they think, oh, maybe we should like go and see their cabin. And so the girls like sneak over into the guy's cabin here. Girls, first of all, do you understand what it's like in a guy's cabin? What happens when they're in their cabins? One word, girls. Odor. Guys, girls' cabin, 10 times as bad. And you go in there, and you look across the counter, and it's just like everything. You got your hairspray, you got your body gel, you got your shampoos lined up over there, and the conditioner, and you got this makeup and lipstick and blush and some kind of powder that does something to your hair and something to your face. Guys, it's just not wise. You know, when it comes down to it, I think of one thing. If it's illegal or if it's immoral or somebody's going to get sued, you probably shouldn't do it. Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. We'll see you later.
Yeah.
Is the game over yet? It's been 4 minutes.
No, it's in overtime. You mean sudden death?
So, do you think he's the one?
Let's widen the cones and just find out.
Freeze! Broom hockey is a game. Within the game, there are rules. But remember, Jay, it is not what the rules say, it is what they don't say. Most people have no concept of the game in its highest level of play. My question to you, Jay, do you want to know this truth? Do you want to know and play this game like never before? If that is what you want, Jay, you have a choice. The blue pill makes you forget everything. You will not know where you are, your name, where you came from, how to order a Big Mac, and you will not know broom hockey. The red pill gives you truth. You will play and know broom hockey like never before. Huh? What? Nobody takes the blue pill. You want the red pill. This is a game simulation room. Within it, just like in the game, there are rules. No intentionally altering the course of the puck with your hand or foot. No high sticking, and no intentional violence. What you must learn is that it is what the rules don't say which allow you to play. Get the puck, if you can. You broke rule number 1. You went for me, not the puck. No intentional violence. Understand?
Hey, come quick! Jay's fighting the Kung Fu Master.
Better. Coordination, quick reflexes. But your problem does not lie there. You must use your broom, not your hands or feet. This is the second rule, Jay. No altering the course of the puck with your hands or feet. The broom should never come above the waist. That is the third rule. No high sticking. Are you training to be a goalie? A goalie should stay on their knees at all times. Let's see how you do.
I know broom hockey.
Show me.
You enjoy those last videos? Well, our next theme is, whoa, me, yeah. The path of Theb Roken. No, it's not a typo. It is the path of Theb Roken. And if you're not quite sure what that means, Theb Roken is actually the path of the broken, and we just kind of moved one letter over. Theb Roken is the name of our main character in this next section of videos. What we've done is we took a fantasy world for our summer theme, and told the story of the prodigal in that fantasy world and kind of revealed our need, what we called our underlining caption, the journey back to the Father, the need for us all to return home. And that path to return home is on the path of the broken. And so this next section of videos is just that. For you that are wondering, yes, that is me with long hair. My wife, Julie, oh man, she's awesome. I love her. But she does this, she does all our costumes for the summer. So she kind of does all the costumes. And when we're talking about this fantasy world, and she's into that kind of stuff, she goes, "Oh, Eric, you got to grow your hair long." And I'm all, "What?" I'm a short hair kind of guy, you know, and I'm like, cut my hair short, keep it short. But she's like, "No, it looks so much better if you grow it long." So I grow it long for the summer, and as you can tell, my hair is short again. You know what that means? Summer's over. Yes. Anyways, well, let's get into it. Let's get watching these videos. Oh, one last little thing. You won't get to see it on this section, unfortunately, because of time. We needed to kind of trim the videos in order for it all to fit onto just one tape. But if you were to get the complete section, and if you want to do that, you could get it at the tape shop. But if you wanted to get the complete section, you would see a guy who plays the father. His name is Jack Hanna. He comes to Hume. He loves Hume. And what we did is, as the father, we have him at the end of all the video give the testimony, present the gospel, challenge people that they need to return to the Father, so that not only are the kids taking home this cool video, but they're taking home a tool that they can tell kids about Jesus Christ. And so that's what we do. And we also put on, you won't get to see these, unfortunately, but we also put on some outtakes. You know, I'm getting kicked off a horse, and just funny stuff. We have a little interview with kind of interaction with the guy. You'll see him. Yes, it's Richard Keel, the guy who played Jaws in 007 in it too. But yes, I know. He loves the Lord. It's so cool. Anyways, I got to stop gabbing. I can't shut up. Let's get back there, get to you, get on the couch, relax. You got your popcorn. You knew my section was coming, so you got up and got your popcorn. Well, here you go. Here's the path of Theb Roken.
Boy, have you no stomach for battle? Ha! No matter, it was your gold we wanted, not your sword. Ha! Why? We fight for your family, your blood. We are your men.
What have I done? This is not how it's supposed to be.
Roken. What have you found?
I'm going home.
Fool! Look at this, boy! There's blood on your hands. You used your inheritance to buy my sword and the mercenaries. You financed this raid. Don't ever forget your place. It was your birthright that bought this butchery. Theb, how can you go home? Think about it. You betrayed your father's men into my bloody hands. You sold your own people out. The only way your father will accept you back is to bury you in the ground. You belong to me now.
No. I would rather be my father's servant than your slave a moment longer.
Slave? You came to me. You sought me out and offered me all your money for the drinking and wild nights. You can go your own way, but you'll be back. You'll be back, Theb.
Hear me, for I have yet another task for you. Roken still has the one treasure I must possess. There is no hope of finding the hidden kingdom of Rivendell without his ring. I must have the ring. But listen well, you cannot take it by force. He must give it up willingly, or else the power is lost. Follow him. Wait for the fool to throw it away, as he surely will. He squandered his entire inheritance for the pleasures he sought. He will use the ring in the same way. When he does, take it and strike him down. Now go.
Be quiet! A wounded cow would make less noise than you.
Who are you?
Never mind. Some of these shadows are real and they're stalking you. Do you have a way to make fire?
No.
Then you need me. About a half a mile up the road is an inn. Run straight there. I'll hold off the race. Go! Get to the inn!
You can have a bowl, but you have to be showing me the silvers first.
I don't have any coin just now.
You'll be getting no stew just now.
No, but I'm good for it. As soon as I get home, I'll have plenty of coin.
Let go of me.
Hey, what seems to be the problem here?
Nothing, sir. Nothing I can't handle.
Look, young man, we'll have no vagrants and vagabonds in my place. If you have no way to play, you'll be finding the door right quick.
A little down on your luck, huh? Radley's been in a pickle or two. Always gets out, though. Mind power is what saves Radley. That and Radley's got himself the luck. Radley's got himself away with people, winning their hearts. Oh, Radley's also got himself a mule.
Who's Radley?
I'm Hume. He's me. We're us. Anyway, what kind of fixing you be in?
I'm trying to get home.
Where be your home?
Rivendell.
Rivendell? Oh, well, Riley don't know how to get there. But Riley wouldn't be taking the high pass, you know. If the snows don't get you, the beastling will. Some old timer done told Riley the beastling is a shapeshifter. He's a changeling. One day, he's a man, the next he's a bear. No, Riley won't be taking the high road.
I don't care what path I take. I just need some food.
A signet ring? Oh, well, that'll get you and Radley into the castle.
Yeah, but will it give me a bowl of stew right now? Out of my way! Step aside! I said move! Move, you peasants! Do you know who I am?
I don't care who you say you be! You don't go pushing people!
Do you know who I am?
I do. Someone with little manners who goes around shoving my customers and messing with my help.
No, stop. Look, I just want some food.
You trade this for some food?
I don't care what he's got! He's leaving right now!
That's right, get him out of here.
And you stay out!
Come on, get up. You certainly have a way of bringing out the worst in people.
It's not my fault.
We have no time for this. I only delayed the race. They're going back to get their horses and we'll be coming soon. We could have used the inn, but you ruined that.
Okay, Radley's here. Radley's got a plan. This is what we're gonna...
Who are you?
I'm Radley. I'm his partner.
Take this. Put it on. Draw the hood. Get on my horse and ride.
You best remember this when we get to the castle.
Head to the west. You'll see a huge white mountain peak. Take the pass just south of that.
Wait, that's where the beast lives.
We have no time for this foolishness. That route is your only hope. The race cannot follow you on horseback. You should stop worrying about the enemy you can't see and start worrying about the one you can. Take the path, Roken. I will meet you there.
Why do you bring further curses down upon yourself? Why would you attack the man who brings you the gift of warmth and food?
I didn't know where I was.
And your first reaction was to attack?
I've been through a lot lately.
Mostly caused by choices of your own.
I appreciate the bed, but spare me the lecture. Who are you?
I am Bjorn, the Beastling.
The Beast?
I am. But one should know exactly who he is. What about you?
I'm Theb. Theb Roken, the son of the king.
Really? I could say the same thing about myself. What do you have to prove your claim?
I have... It's gone. My ring is gone.
Then what are you, little man? Well, we will see.
Come, we go eat.
Is this rabbit?
Not exactly.
Oh, thank you. You're different than I thought.
My actions were only based upon what was right.
Actions? How can you speak of actions? I mean, look at you. You're a monster. The land's filled with stories of your actions.
Stories are nothing more than just that. Stories. When you've been here for a little while longer, perhaps you'll understand. Tell me, how do you define a man?
I think a man is made up of his accomplishments, his titles, his land. That's what makes a man.
That is foolishness. The way a man interacts with the world is who he is. His actions surely show his nature. I am half beast, but what man truly isn't? What man doesn't struggle with what he used to be and what he wishes to be? I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of. Do you?
There's been far too many troubles. I just want to go home.
What makes you think that your home will be any different? Are you running home so that you can be warm, well-fed, and sleep without fear? Your own choices have caused your problems, and they scream out at you that you're a failure. And yet, you see yourself as a victim. How is running home going to change that? Do you think that a piece of jewelry makes you your father's son? What a foolish thought.
Then what should I do?
Return home for the right reasons. Not in pride and arrogance.
Yeah, but...
A man must change his old methods and walk away from them. Your will must die on that broken path home.
How can I even find my way home without my ring?
Through that door lies a cave. You must go through the mountain. Your father's palace is on the other side. You will not need your ring to find it. Here, take this. Then what are you?
It was your birthright that fought, which Get him out of here! Roken, why?
You certainly have a way of bringing out the worst in people.
You betrayed your people.
They're stalking you.
Lost your way home, boy? You're not worthy to go home.
My son! Open the gates! Bring my horse, I'm going out!
Sire, I do not think this is wise. Think of the realm. That boy's a traitor.
That boy, Captain, is my son!
Follow the king. We protect him at all costs. Forgive me. I'm not worthy to be called your son.
Oh, none of that. None of that now. You are home. That's the only thing that matters. My son is home. He is finally home!
Merely a temporary setback. The boy and his ring are lost to us now. But this is not the end. Our hope lies in another. Another boy. Another ring. Another Roken.
This is nice. Far too nice.
It's an outfit befitting the prince, my lord. It's the trappings of your station.
My station? I don't deserve a station.
Your place here is as it always was. Nothing has changed.
Perhaps you have not heard of all my actions. I fear a great many things have changed.
Sire, news within a castle travels as fast as arrows. I think I have missed little. Nevertheless, nothing can change the fact that you are the child of a king. Once that is true, it's always true. I can assure you that insofar as your place here, nothing is different. You are the king's child.
But I've lost something precious.
Sire, if I may, the only things that I notice that you now lack are things you were better off without.
No, but you don't understand. I lost my
signet ring.
What are you doing here?
Tell him, little brother. You lost your signet ring, your birthright.
That is not the right of it. It did not happen that way.
What do you mean? You deny that you were trying to sell your signet ring for a bowl of stew.
I do not deny that, but I was
pathetic! I was there. I saw the whole miserable display. You disgust me. Why father has chosen to ignore your rebellion is beyond me, you worthless wretch. But the time has finally come for you to defend yourself against a true heir to the throne.
Hey, Roken, rally's here. Rally in front of me. Okay.
I feel your anger towards me. Why? Why does it burn so hot?
Why? How can you even ask me that? How can you expect me to forget what you've done? You were one of us, one of the family, and then you swing to the other side and you butcher us. One day you're a brother, and the next you're an enemy, and now you're back as though nothing ever happened? Well, I cannot change sides as quickly as you can!
Look! Let's stop this nonsense and speak like brothers!
Brothers? I don't think so. Have you your ring? No, of course not. I have it. I've had it ever since you threw it away at the inn. You gave up your birthright when you left. You are no brother of mine, and neither are you any longer my father's son!
Enough! Release him! What kind of foolishness is this?
This is a day of celebration. The feast is being prepared as we speak, and now I find this? How do you explain such actions?
Father, this is intolerable. Theb is a traitor, that is plainly known. He left here in defiance, taking his inheritance and wasting it away. How can he be called one of our family any longer?
How can he not be? My children are a part of me. How can I disown myself? Though Theb has greatly grieved and wounded me, he is still my son. I love him now, and I will always love him.
He mocks you! His actions mock you! His very presence here mocks you!
He mocked me once, but he is home now. And the only thing that matters is that he is with us again.
He is using you!
He used my things, but they were only things. He is my son, my flesh and blood. And I would gladly trade all those things and more to have him home. And better yet, he returned on his own.
What choice have we but celebration? Speaking of the feast, it's about time for the festivities to begin. So why don't you go on ahead, and we'll join you later. You're just going to have to trust me.
Trust you? How can I trust you? The entire time that Theb's been away, I have been here serving you faithfully. And what have I received in return? Nothing! Nothing! I've never disobeyed, I've never run away, I haven't squandered any of your money, nor have I run around behind your back. And you won't even give me a little gold to throw around with my friends in the tavern. I suppose the only ones who receive generosity from your hand are the ones who defy you first? Well, maybe I should have tried that.
My son, you're always with me. Everything I have is yours. There's no question about your faithfulness, but were we talking about you, or were we talking about your brother?
We celebrate today because Theb was as good as dead to us. And here he is, alive and home.
Father, you only show your weakness by celebrating the foolishness of others.
Is it weakness that forgives? Or is it strength? Your brother is home.
And that is the only thing that matters to me.
Now, will you join me at the celebration?
Evening, lad. What can I get for you? Oh, it's you. Say, you're a long way from home. Oh, I heard that party they threw for your brother was quite a celebration.
I wouldn't know.
Yep. What would you like this evening?
I'll take care of that. Bring us the usual. How are you doing, my friend?
The Path of Theb Roken. Not too bad, huh? The video guys worked so hard. It was a great job. Well, the next section, though, what you're going to see now is kind of seeing the evolution, you might say, or the changing or the growing of our video department. Our videos are now starting to be produced also for the adult conferences. And we do just, these next three are just really fun. There's one for our women's opener just to have fun. The theme was paper dolls. And then we go and we do this other theme, or another video, you might say, for our adult conferences and romance. Hume is a romantic place, and we kind of go and show you some of the more romantic things to do at Hume Lake. And then finally, you've got Darren McWaters, who played the older brother, by the way, in The Path of Theb Roken. He kind of gives you just a little tour of things to do at Hume Lake while you're here, so with a little help from his friend Justin. Anyways, here we go. Enjoy the videos.
new world. So come here, we must be very careful. He has big, pointy teeth. Oh, no! You have been down in your teeth. Oh, those are pretty big, nasty teeth. Oh, what a lovely day at Hume Lake. Oh, what was that noise? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Anna! What, Jessica? Did you hear that noise? No. What's that? Oh, look! It's Godzilla!
Hi, and welcome to Hume Lake Christian Camps. My name is Darren, and it's my job to show you all the fun activities we have planned for you this weekend at Hume Lake. Joining me today is my good friend Justin. Hi, Justin. He's never been here before, so it's really going to be an adventure for us as we travel around today and we look at all that Hume holds for you and me this weekend. Let's go. One of the free time activities that Hume offers is disc golf, and it's actually quite simple to pick up. All you're gonna need is one of these discs and a partner, right, Justin? Let me give you a little tip. It's actually a piece of cake after that. All you do is you visualize the shot in your mind, and you see it going into the pin, and then you step up and you just throw. Hey, Justin, that was a great shot. Hole in one. You ready for more? Something Hume Lake added several years ago is the brand new skate park. Now, it's pretty common knowledge that I'm a great skater. I like to drop in on the vert ramp from time to time, but my friend Justin here, he doesn't like skating very much. In fact, I'm not even sure he can stand on a skateboard. Justin, are you okay? Hey, Justin, I think they call that a grind. This is the High Adventure Course, one of the most popular activities here at Hume Lake, so you make sure you sign up early, you hear? As you can see, there are many elements for you to participate in, but my favorite is the one we're standing on right now. It's called the Screamer. Take a look over the edge, Justin, and see why they call it the Screamer. Woo, doggies, that's a long way down. Hey, you know, Justin, maybe you should step back from the edge a little bit. You look a little bit woozy. Are you okay, big guy? Here we are at the Hume Lake paintball field. Make sure you sign up for a game around here we like to call tag. Now, where'd that silly little Justin go? Hey, Justin, where are you? Hey, Justin, you know, you really should wear goggles. Well, let's go on to the next activity. There's nothing nicer on a warm summer's day than a bike ride around the lake. That's what I always say. Hey, that's a poem. Anyway, last year the Forest Service built us a bridge on the backside of the dam way over there. So now, not only can you take a leisurely stroll around the lake with a loved one, you can also get a bike like this and ride it all the way around. Ain't that great? What do you say, Justin? Justin? Where are you, Justin? Justin, you silly! What do you think you're doing? I guess they call that freestyling. Well, now Justin and I are here in the Ark. Now, the great thing about the Ark, you guys, is that there's a whole plethora of things you can do. For instance, you can skate behind me, or you can play basketball, or we've got ping pong, and we've got pool tables, and we've got foosball, and we've got bumper pool. We've even got a snack shop where you can get yourself a Frito boat and a Pepsi and sit down and enjoy yourself upstairs in Legends. I mean, there's a million things to do. But my favorite is foosball. I love it more than anything. Hey kid, you got a foosball?
Yeah, mister, I got a foosball.
Come on, let's play. Go. Hey, wait a second, that ain't a foosball. Hey, that's not a foosball. Justin, quit clowning around. We're trying to show these folks some things. Are you ready to go on? This is a really special weekend because there's only a few times every year that we open up our Hume Lake trap shooting range, and this is one of them. But I'll tell you, you gotta be ready because this babies can kick. You ready, Justin? All right, pull! Justin, are you okay?
Can't believe it. We're already to the end of the tape. Man, time flies when you're having fun, huh? Well, we're done. But before we go, we just really want to say thank you. We want to thank you for all you give. You give so much, and your prayers and your support and your encouragement and your love is so appreciated. Thank you so much. And we really believe in our hearts that Hume Lake is impactful as it is due to all the people that pray for Hume Lake, and we just thank you so much for that. On our way out, though, we want to show you a little video we call the Banquet video, and basically it's just a summary. It's a wrap-up of the year and just all that God did. And so here you go. Here's the little Banquet video, and I pray that a year from now, you and I will be just sitting down right here once again celebrating what God did for the year of 2002. I can't wait to see you then. All right. Bye-bye.
Over the years, Hume Lake Christian Camps has become known as a place where lives are changed forever. We will never know all the stories of each camper's life, what became of them, or where they are now. What did they grow up to become? What hardships and challenges awaited them? How much joy or how much laughter? God uses regular people to present the gospel of Jesus Christ to others. Sometimes He's used pastors, sometimes Hume's own committed staff. One truth remains: these faces represent lives that have been changed forever because of God's amazing grace and how He uses ordinary people to invest in the lives of so many. We can't tell all of their stories, but we can tell some. This young camper in wagon train is me. My name is Jeff Lilling, and a lot has happened in my life since this picture was taken. Many people have invested into my life from wagon train on. I am just one of the many faces that have gone through Hume. The following is a story of a few more, and some of the staff that see more in those faces than just a smile.
It was the beginning of my turning over everything in my life to God. That was here.
This was probably the best week of my life.
Hume really just holds a special place in my heart. When I came back here, I was so excited because I was coming back home.
I went to wagon train camp, but I come in just a little guy at 7 years old, and that year I actually became a Christian.
Nowhere in having worked in the local church did I ever see the opportunity for so many people to come to know the Lord in one particular setting.
I rededicated my life to Him this weekend. Just a great feeling.
I accepted the Lord here about 25 years ago at a junior high camp. I'm looking forward to bringing my daughter up here, and hopefully she'll share that same kind of experience.
I started in 1988 and came to a college camp. And that weekend, God got a hold of my heart, and I was changed that weekend.
I said I wanted to be a part of something like that had eternal value.
I think I just hold on to every day thinking, man, God, if I get to do it again, I can't believe it.
Their eyes just become alive when they've made that decision for Christ. When you see that life change.
On Wednesday night, he helped me become a Christian. And it was really cool.
It's worth it.
When you see young people come to Christ, there's nothing like that, and that never gets old.
The coolest thing for me is on that first Sunday of summer camp, and you walk into Ponderosa Chapel Sunday night, and you sit back amazed that there are over 700 kids in that chapel. And you think, wow, I had a small part of doing that.
I've been able to hear story after story after story of how a person became a Christian at Hume, made life-changing commitments at Hume, met their mate at Hume, went into ministry because of a decision that they made at Hume, made a commitment to go to the mission field because of something that happened at Hume, whether it was with a friend or a counselor, something the speaker said, or simply just the Holy Spirit working in their heart.
Every weekend you're seeing lives change for eternity, and it's not us, it's God using this place through the work of the church.
It could be a camp of 700 people, but to that individual who's coming to know the Lord, it's about him, it's about her, it's about that one unique decision that's why we're here.
Oh, they're too young, they don't understand, they don't catch on, it's just, they're just here having fun.
First thing we did was unload the car, and we had to walk up a long hill, and then we ate dinner.
We're like a dead old shriveled up tree on the inside.
We did, in my cabin, we did make a decision that we wouldn't fight and argue anymore, but it didn't really turn out really good. I don't really read the Bible a lot. I have like this attitude thingy kind of going on.
But it actually is amazing how much they do catch on.
He doesn't want anything but your heart, and all you have to do is ask him to come into your heart, and he will. That's all you have to do is ask. I got a lot closer to God, definitely.
When you see the joy in their heart, I mean, it's so pure.
Felt really good to accept Jesus in my heart.
We won't know the harvest until we get to heaven, and what a great day that will be when kids will come to you and say, hey, you were at Hume Lake.
It never fails. At Hume Lake, when the gospel is presented, people's lives are changed.
Jesus said, Father, bring it on. I came to seek and to save the lost.
Hey, I don't care if you're not into church. I don't care if you're bored with hymns or bored with this music or you're bored with Christianity. Get your eyes on the cross and be overwhelmed with the reality. He paid your sin.
Someone's crying, Lord, kumbaya. Someone's crying, Lord, kumbaya. Someone's crying, Lord, kumbaya. Oh Lord, kumbaya.
Personally, I had other plans for my life, and I'm a farmer at heart, big time. It was in my devotion time, I'll never forget this. I said, you gave me this unbelievable desire to grow things. As clear as a bell, he just said, Floyd, what happens at harvest time? Well, you work your tail off till the harvest's in. And he goes, it's harvest time. And once I put it in that perspective, what I do here in guest services, I said, okay, Lord, I understand, and I've never looked back.
Man, God has an incredible plan for you. It doesn't matter what the world thinks you are, or if you're going to succeed in the world's eyes, that God sees you as special.
And the youth pastor says, Cliff, we have this camper that we want to bring to camp, but right after Columbine, he did a bomb threat on his school campus.
A couple of months ago, I was put in a juvenile detention center for 25 days. And I kept thinking to myself, why would God do something like this to me?
This guy got down on his knees and prayed to receive the Lord and changed his life.
When I got back last year, my friends immediately noticed something different in me because I was smiling. I came here with my brother, and I prayed and prayed and prayed all year long that he would come here and accept Christ, and he did. And I'm so stoked because this place works miracles like year round.
Oh Lord, kumbaya.
I was sitting there and praying for all these kids that are about to make this decision, you know, if they're going to, that God would just touch their hearts. And, you know, I looked up. You know, when you're not supposed to look up, I looked up. And I saw at least 2 or 3 of the kids that I've been talking to raise their hands and stand up and go into Memorial Chapel to talk. And I couldn't hold the tears back because it's so exciting, because you just know that the angels are rejoicing in heaven and that there's a party going on for these kids and that their lives are going to have a hope now and a purpose and a future.
In every face, our desire is born again. To see the true love and light of Jesus burn within. In every smile, he's the reason that hearts here are changed. All because Jesus reigns over Hume Lake. Hume Lake is a refuge. Oh, Hume Lake. You never know how much you'll gain. You'll never leave here quite the same. Circle fire at night. The warmth of friends and honest light. And that fire is always burning at Hume Lake.
I love God a lot. I love God more than anything else, and I want to serve Him the rest of my life.
I think I've learned more during this last month than I probably learned in any single month.
I need to go home and I need a witness, because that's the only thing in my life that's going to matter. And I'm not going to do it for the people because we're all sinners, but I'm going to do it for my Savior.
Here at the windows of heaven, in broad sweeping views, there's a true love sweeping over Hume Lake. Hume Lake is a refuge. Oh, Hume Lake. You'll never know how much you gain. You'll never leave here quite the same.